Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your new moon in Leo reading. Now, this new moon is a great time to set your intentions, especially those of you who work with new moon energy, moon magic, and this is a sister sign of yours, Leo, that fire energy that you have to harness. Leo's mantra is I will. It's about being in the spotlight. It's about having the strength and the courage to let your light shine. So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that you guys need to hear. I do apologize about any background noise. The walls are super thin in this house. So let's go ahead and just get started. Let's see what messages come through for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or really any other placement. Before we get started, I have decided to use one of my favorite decks, the Gummy Bear Tarot, which I feel like really embodies that Leo energy. They're really cute, but they pack a very fierce punch. So let's go ahead, see what's going on, what's in store for my Saggies out there. You guys are coming out as the 10 of Pentacles. Boom, cha-ching. I love it. All right, there's something that needs to be healed. You might try to work harder to collaborate. But your overall energy is the 3 of Wands. This is fire energy. This is waiting for your ships to come in. This is you having done the work. This is you expecting the bounty, the booty. This is you, this 10 of Pentacles. This is happiness. This is stability. This is financial wealth. Some of you guys are getting a raise, getting an inheritance, making some sort of money, waiting for a big check. Now, that check could be a literal check or it could be figurative. It's just waiting for what is due, Sag. You've put in the work. Now it's time to reap the benefits. The 10 of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That's earth energy. That's stability. That's home. That's family. You know, that's the 2-car garage and the dog and the kids. It's beautiful. And, you should feel really, really good about this. Some of you guys are really harnessing that Lionsgate energy, which is about prosperity and which is about healing. But something that is blocking you, Sag, is this 4 of Swords, the need for healing. So it's important to do that sort of full body energy scan, check in with your chakras, check in with your inner child, see what needs to be healed, because there's some sort of past hurt, disappointment, trauma, sadness, or sorrow here. Now, the 3 of Swords is about getting to the heart of the matter, but for me, it always goes back to that original trine, mother, father, child. So it might have to go back to healing childhood wounds that may have been blocking your success, or just are something that you've ignored that it's now time to sort of really, really learn that lesson and heal from. Now, the 3 of Pentacles is your intentions you should be setting. This is about collaboration. This is about working well with others. Some of you guys may have had difficulties collaborating. Some of you guys might have felt like you're on your own on this journey. But I do see the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Swords in reverse, taking me back to the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles here. You have 3 threes coming out, which for me means you've completed this initial cycle, and there is a reason to celebrate. You are seeing the benefits. You are seeing, feeling, tasting those rewards. But you do need to work well with others, or you may need to include others in order to really make this a success. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse takes me back to that 2 of Pentacles. It's about balance. It's about maintaining good humor and optimism and grace while you guys are juggling. So some of you guys are waiting for a big lump sum, either in the form of an inheritance or maybe a payout from a side hustle, something along those lines, and Spirit saying, keep up the good work. The 3 of Pentacles is also a reminder that you are the architect of your life, of your dreams, of your reality. Okay, so make sure that you're bringing as much balance as you can. And speaking of balance, it takes me to the Sagittarius, the archetype of temperance, which is about finding that middle ground. Okay, so really checking with yourself, making sure that you're in that middle ground, that healing, that balance, which is going to make this path so much smoother. What you need to know, the Page of Pentacles is more earth energy. This could have to do with one of your children, but the Page of Pentacles is about starting a brand new journey. And this gummy bear is so excited about this little pentacle he has. It's not so little because he can see the prosperity that it brings. He can see the successful way. But there needs to be planning and there needs to be patience. If not, this new beginning won't go anywhere. So Sagittarius, again, that middle ground. The Three of Pentacles is also about a collaboration, whether it's you and other people, or remembering that you need to be aligned, body, mind, spirit, thoughts, words, action. They all need to be aligned. We can't just throw money at a certain situation and expect a business to grow or a relationship to be happy. It does need, work, and it also needs, that spiritual element, that channeling spirit, and also that optimism and that push, that psychological, you can do it, this is awesome, right? Because if you don't have all of those ingredients, it could fall flat. But the Page of Pentacles is telling me that there might be a little bit of resistance here and feeling like you're not prepared. And if that's the case, go back and make sure that you have all your T's crossed and all of your I's dotted. Now, the High Priestess energy, this is Piscean energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces. And the High Priestess energy is about secrets being revealed to you. So this is beautiful. So some of you guys are going to understand and be coming into very important, bits and pieces of knowledge and wisdom about the secrets to your success. All right, so let's go ahead. Again, you guys, if it's loud out there, you can blame the Sagittarius in my house. You know what's funny? I've got a Capricorn out there, I've got a Pisces out there, and a Sagittarius. So not surprising that they all want to come through because we have all of those energies coming through here. All right, let's go ahead and see what other messages come out for us in our oracle cards for my Sagittarius for this new moon in Leo. But I love this because I'm seeing you finding out that perfect recipe for the secrets to your success. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Beautiful. Right on top of the Four of Swords, that need for sanctuary, that need for healing. Some of you guys are finding the secret to your success is in the journey, but it's also building in those rest periods, and it's also your intuition, trusting your intuition, Sag. All right, and we get valiant courage, take action with passion. Absolutely. Some of you guys, there's something that needs to be healed, or you might need a little bit of alone time. Even though typically my fire signs, you guys tend to feed off of that social interaction, but it is important to get back into your center, okay? And for others of you, I see take action with passion, you marching forward to this inner sanctuary, to this castle. Okay, look at this. It's such a big castle. It's coming out of the sky. I just see so much success here for you guys, and figuring out what it is and looking back at your journey, where you are on this journey. Okay, some of you guys, you're waiting, but you can see it on the horizon. You know what you've got to do because you're trusting yourself, you're communicating with your higher self, tapping into your inner wisdom. All right, additional messages please for my Saggy babies out there. All right, celestial, beautiful. For some of you guys, this is for my star seeds. You're coming into information about your collective, about your true purpose here. And since you're aligning your purpose with your actions, that's going to make you some serious financial success. But success isn't always measured by wealth and by material things. For others, it's going to be happiness. It's about stability. It's about having that support, being surrounded by, your friends and your family. Fairy magic, beautiful, in touch with nature. Fairy magic is also building in play periods, being a little bit sneaky, a little bit fun, a little bit tricky, but not in a bad way. It's kind of like, fairies like to play funny tricks on you. They like to, it's paying attention to when you see that little flicker out of the corner of your eye, okay, or if you see a little light flash, in the woods or whatever, and following that, having that strength and having that courage, because it can be a little bit scary sometimes to walk into the woods, to follow a winding path. Okay, and your fairies are right here with you. So many of you guys may already work with fairies, or you might be working with fairies, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful energy. Fairy magic is also about not taking everything so seriously. Try to enjoy this blessing and these blessings of abundance and stability. You've worked hard for it. That is very, very true. You have worked hard for it. Some of you guys, you're watching your children like graduate and be successful. Maybe your children are getting married, things like that. Okay, and it was something that, you're just so happy about. You're just so excited. Some of you guys also, I'm picking up on fairy lights. You might have a lot of fairy lights around your house, or you might have, put them outside, like, solar powered ones in particular. I know that's weird, a really weird message, but, for those of you in the summer months, and for those of you in the southern hemisphere, you guys might be like putting up fairy lights, getting excited about, Christmas time or something like that. Not yet, but you're starting to think about it. Or you're like, you know what, it doesn't have to be Christmas, or it doesn't have to be the holiday season for me to put up fairy lights and enjoy that sort of whimsical nature. Okay, so wow, a lot of messages coming through there, you guys. Final message for my Sagittarius. And we get gratitude. Pray for what you need, but be grateful what you have already received. So staying in that energy of gratitude, because, Sag, your wishes are coming true. There is something that needs to be healed. Okay, there is something that needs to be healed. Some of you might be celebrating somebody else's success in health, or I know this is a weird message, but like getting clean or coming out of rehab, and it may be one of your children. Okay, or it might be like a younger sibling or somebody that you care for as a child. Okay, because we do see this mother and child. For others of you, maybe, your children you felt were sort of taking a bad, were maybe, falling in with the wrong crowd, or you weren't sure about, if they were going to get into school, like things like that. These parental concerns I'm really picking up on. But you being grateful because the outcome is exactly what you wanted. All right, so guys, a lot of messages here. Take it how it resonates, but this is beautiful success here. I absolutely love you. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day. Take care.